Hello everyone, I'm Dragons After Dark, and welcome to the Pet Battle Report, your weekly news and information source for all things Pet Battle. It's a short one this week as we go over what pets we've seen so far on the 10.1.7 PTR. Before we get into that though, let's go over everything going on this week on Azeroth and beyond for your pets. Starting off with the Shadowlands, we have the Venthyr Assault, which offers no pets for us to collect, but at the midweek reset, this will transition to the Night Fae Assault. For the Night Fae Assault, we're looking to have the quest A Shady Place up, which gives you access to the Rift and the treasure for the Infused Ether Worm. Even if this isn't up, you'll still have a chance for the Invasive Buzzer from the Assault Cache. In Battle for Azeroth, N'Zoth is assaulting the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, which means we have two rares that offer pets. The Forgotten will give you a chance for the Pet Cuddly, and the Will of N'Zoth for the Corrupted Tentacle. Until the midweek reset, the Akir Assault is up in Uldum, where you'll find the rares Skixtraz, who has the chance to drop the Akir Tunneler, and Lord Ajkarai, who drops Rot Breath. Once the midweek reset comes along, the new assault will not offer any pet drops from rares. Then for the islands this week, we have Havenswood, Crestfall, and Yorindal, and for the salvage, we have Elemental, Skittering Hollow, Ungol Ruins, and Whispering Reef. As for the Vol'dun Assault, the next one for NA will be on Monday at 5 a.m. Pacific, while for EU, it will be on Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific. I'll put a link to the WoW info page in the description that will display the faction assaults for your local time. This week, we have the Sign of the Emissary bonus event, and this buff to reputation can help you on your way to those Dragonflight Renown pets if you still need them. On Thursday the 10th, EU will have scored in their garrison, so mark that on your calendars for some guaranteed leveling. Come one, come all, the Darkmoon Fair will be concluding on Saturday evening, so don't miss out. There are a whopping 24 pets to collect from this monthly event, including a handful of non-combat ones. Quite a few are cageable, so you can hit up your local auction house to reduce your grind. However, there will be a few you'll need to collect yourself from the usual sources, such as achievements and wild pet battles. So don't forget to stop by the fair to collect some pets and grab that Wii buff before you head out if you're still leveling or working on reps. And I think that's it for the week. We got a release date for patch 10.1.7, Fury Incarnate, and that will be the week of September 5th. So far, we've only seen 3 pets come up on the PTR. 2 were previously data mined and will be connected to the Dream Surge event, the Crimson Swoglet and Cheddar. Currently, each pet will cost 250 Dream Surge Coalescence from the Dream Surge event vendor, Celestine of the Harvest. My one potential issue is one of the ways players will collect this currency. Right now on the PTR, there are these green motes that you can find at the top of spires and under archways. You'll need to drag and ride through them to collect the Dream Surge Coalescences, and you get anywhere from 1 to 5 plus some flight stones. That said, I have no idea if these motes are shared, meaning you'll need to compete with other players to get them, or if their spawns are character specific. If this forces players to compete for them, I really don't see this ending well. We've had situations like this before with treasures and gathering nodes, but when a patch initially releases, there are going to be literal swarms of people trying to do this content, and if the motes are shared, it's just going to lead to massive frustration. Combine that with the fact that high-pop servers don't handle patch days well, the lag and mote competition will exponentially increase that frustration. I know no one from Blizzard listens to my content, so this is a heads up for those of you that do, that we might be in for a rocky time with the motes to get the currency for these pets. The third pet is our World of Warcraft anniversary pet, Lil Frostwing. Their flavor text reads, "Feel the chill nipping at your toes, a menace of Azeroth now in festive blue and travel size." This pet is an almost reskin of Lil Deathwing. The model's the same, but the coloring is purple and blue, and replacing Lil Deathwing's role in the moveset is the unique move Ice Age, which from the tooltip will be an elemental family version of Arcane Dash. I would say like Rupture, but Ice Age has a 5-round cooldown, whereas Rupture has 4. Again, no one at Blizzard listens to me, but I would really like to see all the anniversary pets added to Historian Mahdi, the anniversary vendor that sells pets. It would be the perfect surprise for this year, and I know a lot of people would be ecstatic that they'd be able to collect past anniversary pets, some of which they might not have even been alive for. That being said, before we go for the day, let's take a look at our Battle Pet of the Week selected by the random pet feature on Warcraft Pets, Dasher. Dasher is a drop pet from the rare N'Challa the Egg Thief in Zuldazar. It appears as though it has a 100% drop rate or close to it, so you might be better served to take a trip out to Zuldazar than the auction house. This pet comes in one breed, and it has the potential to be faster than some of the enemies we come across. That said, Dasher doesn't have a way to make themselves faster, which would likely impact what moves you choose to use. If you're going against a critter and you're faster, I'd go with Rip, Feed, and Thrash, or replace Feed with Vengeance if they have a big hit ability. If you're slower, I'd do Rip, Feed, and Feathered Frenzy, and use Feathered Frenzy right before Feed. I'd only replace Feed with Vengeance here if the enemy has static moves and you can time it with a big hit ability from them. Despite what Wowhead says, Chomp is a variable damage ability, which I'm not a fan of, and the only way I'd use it is if the enemy was an undead or a flyer. As for its model, I really love the updated Raptor models. I think they're adorable, and I love Dasher's big violet eyes. And that's it for Dasher. And that's also going to be it for me today. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll also have all the pertinent links available on my tweet for the podcast, as well as in the description once it's uploaded to Spotify and YouTube. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and happy battling!